Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. I'm Brogan, and I'm with Mike and Julian.
Hello.
Hello.
This is a new stream or new type, or we're testing something out, which you might see more in the future of. We're all at home. We're on Discord. We're not actually in the office today.
I'm actually in bed.
Yes, he's in bed. Although he looks like he's in his own living room. Crypto Warehouse in the background.
I'm in a futuristic crypto universe.
Right. Where we actually earn some money from the channel. That is the universe. Do you want to introduce what we're doing today?
I certainly will. So today on the show, we've got some news, unbelievable news. Twitter are going to start offering crypto trading through eToro. We've got some news on what happened with Chappella, which is not a dance from the 1970s, so stay tuned for that. We have some metaverse news, some NFT news. You have to play sound effects. Some NFT news.
This is what Raf. He's wanted this for ages, so what sounds like
good for Raf. Yeah, but he's not here having to suffer through it, is he?
We're not suffering.
And we're going to end with, because it's the chill out show, we're going to end with a hot topic which Brogan has prepared.
Oh,
yeah.
Excellent.
And if he hasn't prepared it, then we will go with Julian's hot topic.
All around. It's either you'll either find out at the end.
We're not going to tell people what the hot topic is. They have to stay to the end.
Right. Hello, everyone on Binance. King Joe says, "Hope biggest reward ever given." You're not going to find the biggest reward ever given here. If you're hoping for it, that is. You might want to leave. All right. Let me switch to this quickly. Okay. I think we're good.
We are good. Right. I'm gonna log in and deal with some of the chat on Binance. Julian is going to deal with YouTube.
Okay.
Yes.
And we've jettisoned Twitter and Facebook followers into the ether.
Yes. Yeah.
What was the reason
Okay.
on Brogan?
Sorry?
What was the reason that we've got rid of Facebook?
I was saying before we started, the viewers who joined the Facebook stream actually die by the end of the stream because they're old users. So we thought it's not the demographic we want. It's not who we're aiming for. So we thought we won't play the live stream page, and we'd stick to Binance and YouTube.
That comment that you've just made, I have actually fact checked as well.
Oh yeah.
Right, we've got a few wordies on the birds, haven't we? Oh no, we're starting with the socials.
Yes. Okay. So first, 231 subscribers on YouTube. We do want to get this number up. It's very depressing. So people on Binance, if you do want the biggest reward ever given on Binance history, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you. TikTok,
Nice.
getting up there,
Go
616.
616.
Yes. Very
Now,
good.
there's a magical number, Brogan, for this. If we get to 1,000 TikTokers or tickers or whatever you want to call them, we will actually be able to live stream to nobody on TikTok as well.
Yes, we can waste everyone else's time. Yay!
Happy
Alright.
days.
Awesome. Oh, it's on light mode. How do I get dark mode? Alright,
Hang on, before we go there, the video.
Oh,
promote
you
the video.
normally do that last, but we'll do it first then.
All right, okay. So this is our NIFTA. This is our NIFTA project of the month.
Right.
It's a VC, a venture capital project on the Solana network, where they invest in real-world projects. The current project, and the one that I wanted to mention today, is they are about to open a Venezuelan Bitcoin farm.
Nice.
Come on, Hans. You're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear that throughout the stream. Trust me.
Have you got any music playing in the background?
No.
Well, why not?
Because I forgot. You just reminded me. There we go.
I don't know where Julian is. I'm talking. There's a voice coming out of my computer, which I think is Julian, but it might be an AI computer. So it starts to tell jokes, really bad jokes, and I know it's Julian.
No, I've not got any bad jokes at all this week. I've had quite a sad week, to be fair.
Have you?
Yeah, one of my friend's dad died.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's actually had a final request though. He wanted his ashes, mate. I've never heard of this. He wanted his ashes pressing into a record.
Oh.
Yeah, that was his final request.
Oh. Wait.
Yay! Fantastic.
This is great. This is amazing. All right, music's up. There we go. Music's on. Perfect. Not too loud. All right. Great.
Is it one of those Mexican songs? No,
it's not. It's not. It's not.
So, what's the Bitcoin price? Because we can all see it this week, bro. So there's no point in guessing.
Yeah, that's true. We're at $30,500. Is there a celebration one?
What's that? Jesus, will you cut them out? I can't speak. What's good about this, Julian, is we predicted this. We predicted this last Thursday on our stream.
Brilliant stuff.
We did. So we are Nostradamus, the Crypto Nostradamus channel.
Yeah.
So go on.
We need to rebrand.
We do. And we need to grow big grey beards.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't we? So we're at 30,500. What's the Bitcoin dominance?
Bitcoin dominance is 46.9%.
See, that's going up.
Yeah.
Now, my Nostradamus prediction is 50%.
Can't see why not.
I'm scrolling. I'm trying to find sound effects. I'm trying to get a good page up. All right. What did you say again?
This is going to be so long if you play sound effects after everything we say.
No.
Have we included the Chinese data that I sent you this time? If not, I can quickly go through it.
We have.
Right. Okay. Because I think that's pushing things in this direction as well.
Right. If I give me 2 seconds while I put my spectacles on. So we've got Chappella. We've got some news about FTX, which you won't believe, Julian. You won't believe what we're going to tell you. It's shocking. Unbelievable. We've got Twitter, eToro, and then we've got Crypto China, which is your topic. And then after that, we've got some AI, metaverse, and gaming. So you are in about 20 minutes' time.
Great stuff.
Yeah. So you can say FTX are getting back in business.
Well, you would say that if you were on the actual topic, but you just keep giving everything away.
Let's get to the well and the bird. How about that? Huh? Are you changing the sidebar?
Oh, who's doing the sidebar?
Can we do it?
Oh.
I'll do it.
Right, because we're still on socials and marketing.
I'll do it. Don't you worry. I'm on it. Carb on it.
Hope these sound effects are adding something. Yeah.
I feel like I've walked into some kind of bloody circus,
We have, yeah.
haven't we?
4
There we
people
go.
on YouTube. That's me, Julian, my dad, and I think my dad again. So,
Brilliant.
hello to everyone on YouTube.
Yeah,
Hey, hello to myself and my future self and my past self.
yeah.
Have we,
So, what's the word of the bird?
the first one, World Chart. Breaking. London Stock Exchange has announced that it will be launching trading of Bitcoin, Bitcoin futures and options.
How about that?
Very cool.
So, the end of America is nigh, and the start of the British Empire round 2 is about to begin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, we've been on about this for a long time.
Absolutely. This is great news.
Yeah.
And it upset Biden that much that last night he completely ignored Rishi Sunak when he got off the plane and shook hands with a soldier. I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I did see that.
I swear to God, I am going to smash your computer to pieces if you keep
But
playing
it's
those
making it's
noises.
adding to the whole stream. I think this
It's
is
not
really
adding anything.
bringing the stream
It's not-
together.
It's just clown music you're
But
playing in the background.
it's keeping everyone going. You know, like sometimes we have some fights, we have music in the background, we've got talking, we've got sound effects. No one can switch off, apart from the people who would be on Facebook. But other than that, we're not streaming there anymore, are we? So no one you can't switch off. You always have paying attention. So you're actually listening. It's actually benefiting us than listening to what we have to say.
So, is this about Ajax now? The next one.
I had a quick question about Biden, actually.
Go on
Yep.
then.
Well, he's been in Ireland, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So normally, if I ask this question, it would appear to be almost racist, I'm guessing. But you're Irish, therefore it's a legitimate question I'm asking you.
Fire away.
If you arrive in Ireland in what appears to be a drunken state because he couldn't walk straight, is that like a nod of appreciation to the Irish people because they like a drink? Or is it that he's too old?
It's because he's too old.
Ah,
But what they did was they found the only black person in Laos, where he was, and they put her at the bar so she could have a photo shoot opportunity with Biden. Can you believe that?
yeah.
I'm not making that up.
Unfortunately, I can't believe that.
They had a bar and they put 4 ladies at the bar with him while he was behind the bar, and they put the black lady that happens to live in the town, they put her nearest to the camera to show the inclusivity that goes on in Ireland, even though Ireland in those areas is 99.6% white.
And he would also put behind the bar, I believe, to hide his Zimmer frame.
Yes, that's true. And one thing I will mention, though, I'm not too happy with talking about the black, which
About
was
what?
the Black and Tans. It's a rebel song, Julian, that we used to sing when we used to go to Ireland. It goes along the lines of "Get out your black and tans," which I won't go into in full depth, but basically it's a rebel song, which is a song you sing about the independence of Ireland from England. And he mentioned that, and the White House have had to apologise for it.
Got a comment on YouTube. Julian says hello. Hello, Julian.
It is a decent drink.
A lovely drink.
Yeah.
It's a lovely drink, but it's drunk by English soldiers.
Maybe it needs a rebrand.
Maybe it does. Maybe we could call it, I don't know, Biden?
Why not?
Yeah. Just call it something simple like Biden.
Yeah.
I'll have a pint of Biden. Because
Yeah.
after 3 or 4 of them, you can't walk,
Yeah.
you can't speak,
Yeah.
and
You
you
can't
fall,
think
and you fall over all the time.
and lose complete control of all your bodily functions.
Precisely. Right. What's next?
That sounded like we'd rehearsed.
It did. That was really good.
I don't know whether to have my camera over here or over here.
I'd like you to change your background because it's ridiculous.
That was ridiculous.
You look like Forrest. You actually look like you are Forrest Gump.
How?
Sat on a bench with him.
Yeah, you
Oh,
sat
yes.
on the bench with him.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah.
He's back there.
Yeah, but he's on the bench behind you. There he is.
So,
Read you.
are we going to go? So,
Yes,
This
I'm on the
is
next one
one-
now.
this is one of my favourite AI coins, Julian. We've talked about it before. This is agex or singularity.
We have talked about this before.
We have. Well, this is big news.
Oh,
It can tell you how long you've got left to live.
I don't want to know that.
Well, we might be able to find out for you live on the show.
No bother.
Take it away, Brogan.
All right, the Rejuve AI longevity app will enable you to measure and track your longevity and improve your health span while benefiting from discounts on supplements, medical tests, longevity therapies, and more. A little video.
One consumer application I'd like to highlight is our Rejuve longevity app, which is launching shortly. It's currently in beta testing. We have 1,000 beta testers across 60 countries.
Is she Irish?
Is she an AI? Oh.
Rejuve is about democratizing access to health. What the app does is it estimates a person uploads their data. Their data is encrypted into NFTs. Based on their data, we estimate their age, and we can give them some tips and hints as to how they can increase their longevity and their general health. Also, if their data is used for the development of any treatments or therapies, they get the benefit of that. We're for the first time, we're allowing people to actually benefit from health trials, from development of new drugs. So that's our Rejuve longevity app. Check it out on Google and iOS.
That's AI.
That's impressive, that, isn't it?
That's not a real voice.
No.
I can't convince me.
I think she probably died before the data came back.
Yeah, so that's an AI fire. What I found funny was she said encrypt your data with NFTs.
Yes.
What?
Which is available on any publicly available blockchain. Do you know what I love about the Irish, Brogan?
Yeah.
You're from Irish DNA. I'm sure Julian's got some Celtic in him.
Yeah.
If you go back over and you can look this up on Wikipedia, if you go back over the history of the inventions from the Irish, they invented everything every year or two for a good few hundred years until they invented whiskey. Okay? And from the second they invented whiskey, they didn't invent a single thing for 200 years.
Yeah. That's a big brain fog.
What kind of party was that?
Huge.
Huge. 200 years without a single invention after they invented it. Jesus wept.
It adds to the conversation.
No, it doesn't.
It's a shocking 200 years.
No. Now this is good news for you, Julian. So last Thursday, our hot topic was go woke, go broke, and in true Nostradamus fashion, big up to the Illuminati. We predicted this would happen to Bud Light. Do you know what happened with Bud Light?
No.
Well, if you'd have watched the show last week, you would have. Basically, they picked a transgender person and put them on a can of Bud Light.
For what reason?
To promote inclusivity of transgender people in society and things like this. However, as Brogan is going to show us, it has clearly backfired.
Yep. They don't understand me. Trans activist Dylan Mulvaney hits back at critics of Bud Light campaign as beer giant's parent company Anheuser-Busch suffers $3 billion loss. I don't know.
$3 billion.
Wait a minute, they've lost $3 billion. But they don't understand me, is what she's trying to say.
Wow.
And last week we pointed out that Disney had wiped $132 billion off its share price by trying to be overly woke and overly inclusive.
Yeah.
So we then spoke about who was it we spoke about? Friedman, wasn't it, Brogan?
Yep. Where the main focus of a business should be profits or revenue for its shareholders rather than anything else.
Revenue for its shareholders, employees, what are they called? I can't remember the name of them, but basically there's a group of people that you should care for.
Stakeholders.
Sorry?
Stakeholders.
Stakeholders, that's the word. And unfortunately, Budweiser Light didn't do this. And my idea that I spoke to Brogan about was, why are they trying to change Bud Light? Why don't they create different brands to fit different markets? So Marks and Spencer's, for example, they brought out the Rainbow Sandwich, which donated I think it was 25 or 30,000 pounds to gay rights.
Nice.
Where you could go into the shop and know that if you buy that sandwich, you're contributing to, a gay rights charity.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Middle America is full of people who are not necessarily welcoming.
Yeah.
They're now being sold tins of Bud Light with this lady on, or this man on, should I say. And it's all backfired. And I doubt they'll get this reputation back anytime soon.
No. But by they, you mean traditionally the big company rather than an individual.
Yeah, they being the company. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Not them, theirs, the companies. No. Now then, we've had a raft of brilliant bits of news for crypto. And Brogan's going to start. Which one are we going with first, Brogan?
I think it's Chappella now, isn't it?
Chappella. So Chappella, actually, now let Brogan put the article through.
Yep.
I won't interfere. I'm going to do the menu. Look at that. Done. Take it away.
Perfect. All right. Ethereum's Chappella hard fork executed on mainnet. Huh? The disconnect from Discord, it seems. Alright, well. I'm back. I don't know what just happened.
We're back.
Out. Brogan.
I don't know what happened. Alright. I just got disconnected. Hold on, everything's
Are we back?
misaligned. We should be back, yeah. Alright. We are back. I don't know.
We are back.
My Discord had an update mid, whatever. Anyway. Ethereum's Chappella hard fork executed on mainnet. After months of delays, Ethereum's validators can finally withdraw their staked Ether and rewards from the Ethereum mainnet. Chappella hard fork has officially been executed on the Ethereum mainnet, meaning that Ethereum validators, we said that. The long-awaited upgrade took effect on 10:27 PM UTC on April 12th. Within the first hour of the hard fork, a total of 12,800 Ether was unlocked in 4,300 withdrawals, according to the Ethereum Block Explorer. Wow. Around 44% of validators, or 250,000, can request a partial or full withdrawal.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a couple of things about this. We don't have to go into too much depth because it's, there's a lot of technical information in that isn't really necessary. But the main story headline here is all that ETH that was locked since December 2021 is now released.
Yep.
People expected the price of Ethereum to come crashing down. It was never going to come crashing down because price of Ethereum at the point of staking is higher than the price of Ethereum today. So the average price of staking is 2,350. Price at the point of unlocking is 1,900. Nobody's going to sell for a $450 an Ethereum loss. So what we have actually seen is the price of Ethereum now go over 2,000. And I can't see that changing anytime soon. In fact, I go so far as to say we could be looking at a $3,000 Ethereum by the end of the year.
That'd be nice.
It would be nice. Just want to give a shout out to King Joseph has joined us on Binance. He's one of our regulars, Julian.
Is he?
So big thanks to King Joseph. And we promised him a box
of
stuff on Binance.
Right.
So we will get him to send us his ID, and we will send him a gift after the show.
Right. Did you stock up the phone with money? You have not.
Talking of gifts.
Yes.
My relatives returned from a trip to Oman. Don't ask why.
Okay.
And brought two fantastic gifts. The first, which you have to get hold of and try, are called caramel cookies. Amazing cookies, the best in the world. The second thing, Quality Street from Oman. But they're Quality Street like we have, like the purple one with the hazelnut.
Yeah.
But wrapped inside a date.
Oh.
So they've taken the purple one, the green one, and the orange one, and just wrapped them in dates.
Wow.
Doesn't that sound nice?
They really are, but not
Sounds
as
lovely.
good as the cookie.
So where do we get these cookies from?
I'm struggling. Seems that you can only get them in the Middle East at the moment.
We need to work on
Oh.
that. Maybe one of our viewers, if you're in the Middle East and you
That's what I was thinking.
can
Yeah.
send us a comment and we will buy the cookies from you in crypto.
They are the best cookie. Well, they're not like a normal cookie. They're like a little apple pie, but
Wow.
made amazing.
That sounds it. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. They need rebranding. It's not a great name, but apart from that,
So, the issue, Julian,
yeah,
for Ethereum now is because it has broken. Have you started the countdown?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I'll just minus 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, take 30 minutes off.
20 minutes. 22 minutes.
So, the issue now, Julian, is Ethereum has a trade-off. It has to pay the validators enough commission and people who are staking enough commission to actually warrant them staying staking and not sell their tokens.
right.
And balance that off against the burning. So we've had 0.5% deflation for the last 3 or 4 months. If we're now going to be looking at paying 4.5% interest, if you like, there needs to be a burn either equivalent to that or more. So I think somebody said we need to see double the activity on the chain to keep it deflationary. So the chances are Ethereum could now become inflationary again.
Oh,
Exactly. But
I'm
only
sure.
only by 1% or so.
right.
So that's the big news on that one. That's the thing to watch out for.
Exciting news on that one. I was actually going to say, should it be something I were considering getting rid of, but now no.
No. And for anybody on, actually I can't mention it here, but a lot of the big exchanges are now going to offer native staking. So what that means is that you might be able to, through Binance, for example, you might be able to stake your Ethereum on the chain through Binance or any other exchange. Yeah, so I've done it today. I've done it today on another exchange that you know about.
Yeah.
I've staked some of my 15,000 to 1 million portfolio. I've staked that on the Ethereum blockchain. And it does Ethereum, Solana, and Polkadot.
That really is something to crow about.
It is, and the regulators can't do anything about it. That's, I think, why they're doing it. Sorry, Brogan. I keep going off on a tangent.
Yeah,
and Brogan's
that.
so. What's next?
FTX.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we
really.
believe. Right, it's
I'm
FTX, right?
It's FTX.
That's Bossman. Who's doing that, boss?
Is this-
You.
Oil my urine.
It would confuse you around. I think
Right. Okay.
it's an odd move, but nonetheless, get into it. That's the sidebar.
So this is I can't believe this, Brogan. This is unbelievable. And when you've read the article out, if you can you bring up the price of the FTT token at the same after you've read it, just to show Julian?
Have you changed the sidebar? Just waiting for it. I didn't know if you're doing it now or not.
Joe, you want to play a little? Hang on, ready? I'm going to press the button and you're going to play a bit of sound. Ready? Go.
A bit of sound.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Jesus Christ. Every time Jim and myself have spoken the last half hour and you've gone, wah, 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 wah. I then change the menu and ask you to play a bit of music and you go,
Oh, fine.
huh?
All right.
There we go.
Bankrupt crypto exchange FTX has recovered $7.3 billion in assets. Andy Dashers
You broke up, Brogan. It seemed to stick a bit.
Is it stuck in your throat?
I don't have any water. Andy said the company is starting to think about its future after months of effort voting, collecting resources, and figuring out what went wrong under the leadership of indicted ex-founder Sam Bankman-Fried. Bankman-Fried has been found guilty.
Have you not got a sound effect for Sam Bankman-Fried?
I wanted a boo, but I don't think I have one. Hold on.
Doesn't matter. Let's just crack on.
Okay. FTX is negotiating with stakeholders about options for restarting its crypto exchange, and it may make a decision on that in the current quarter. Andy
It's
said.
unbelievable.
The app worked beautifully, but in truth, it was a facade. Working on a preliminary Chapter 11 plan that would offer the company a path out of the bankruptcy. FTX intends to file that plan by July, but acknowledged that many details would have been worked out as creditors fight for their share of the company's assets. It's basically they're coming back in business.
So I was under the impression that bankruptcy was a point in time. Does this mean that you can just keep in that state of flux until you think, you know what, I might now want to get out of bankruptcy?
Right. You get a Chapter 11, which Celsius is in.
Yeah.
And Chapter 11 basically stops your creditors from seizing your assets.
Right.
You bring in a liquidator or you bring in a team to try and create a company, a sustainable company again from the assets that are left.
Yeah.
Now, the thing that I can't understand is the hole that they had was $8 billion.
And they found how much?
7.2, was it, Brogan?
7.3.
7.3.
Yep.
So is this a case of sheer mismanagement by Sam Bankman-Fried to the point where he didn't know where the money was? And now they've brought in professionals to find it, and they've found the money here, they've found the money there. You know, Binance has been freezing the accounts of Sam Bankman-Fried, so all of that money will be returned. So are they going to end up in a position where everybody's going to be made whole?
No idea.
We hope so. I mean, it's funny because when we were talking about it, didn't we find out, they're all on drugs, like the top management, so they literally weren't even doing the job. And that's, why at the time we thought, it crumbled to pieces. But, like you said, it probably is just the fact of he genuinely just didn't even know where it was, and it was all just in different places. Said
to me, when you were at junior school? Yeah. Do you remember we opened your bank account at Yorkshire Bank through school? Yeah. Do you reckon that £5.60 is still there? And I said, do I have £5.60 in there? She said, well, you did. Now, I'd forgotten about that, but it were only £5.60, not 7.3 billion.
Right.
Exactly.
It's tricky.
It is tricky. It is tricky. So the chances are there's a solvent business there that can resume trading under a different leadership, and a professional company could go in. But my question is, I'll ask Brogan first, then I'll ask you. Brogan, would you trust any of your crypto to a new version of FTX in the future?
No, I think they've completely tarnished their name. They've ruined their name. They've done so many horrible actions, which was just poor mismanagement. Poor actions in terms of they had a lot of decisions they could have made, which would have helped the situation. And they just didn't go along, and it kind of just seemed like he wasn't doing anything, and it just slowly fell off. It just fell off all in one go. And then we started finding out about like what was it, siphoning out money in the background, and he's trying to get money out. I think their their social status has been flushed down the toilet.
Absolutely agree. I like that. Julian, what do you think?
No.
Next.
All right.
No. Bring up the FTT price. I want to show Julian this as well. Can you actually see the stream, Julian, from where you are?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Just show Julian the price of FTT, which is the native token of the FTX exchange. This is unbelievable.
There's been quite a bit of action. Hold on.
Look at that.
Wait, it's not
Stop doing that.
Are
Look.
people stupid?
Look what happened. Look, it was at like. There we go. This is 7 day. It's not telling me the different day. There we go. 12. There we go. So this is the day. So it was about $1.30, and then within an hour, maybe 2 hours, $2.80, and now we're back down to $2. The movements could be crazy.
Absolutely unbelievable.
This number was like 88% positive.
If you'd have shown me that graph before, I'd have only had one comment, and I would have said to you, Fabrice Muamba.
Who?
Doesn't matter. It's probably not a very good
Footballer.
Oh, footballer. Right.
Thanks. That's what it needed. Right. We've got a question from Joseph, which we'll ask at the end.
Yeah.
So should we
I think
move?
we've had some comments on YouTube as well, but I can't read them.
Oh, have we? Oh, let me read it. Julia said, "Hello, is it me you're looking for? I wonder where you are, and I wonder what you do. Join us in the crypto warehouse, even if it's out on the loo." That is beautiful. That.
Wise words.
Yeah, from whoever that is.
How is there literally nobody watching us?
We have two people.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
me and Julian. Yeah.
No, it can't be you and Julian. It's you and Julian, me on my phone, and the television in my room is on. That's 4.
Let me refresh. It's still 2. It's 2. Maybe because you're on the same account on 2 places. That it's like.
Who's in
cancelling you out.
charge of you? Not a Bankman Fried, is it?
It's
Probably.
some Asian man now.
I think we're being diddled.
I've only got 2 on here as well.
Right, let me change the menu then. So, we are onto Twitter eToro, yes?
Yep.
Which, again, is... There's a reason for this as well. So I'll let you go through the article before I say anything about this.
We'll say hello everyone to Binance. I've seen quite a lot of highs. Twitter partners with eToro to let users trade stocks, crypto, as Musk pushes app into finance. Starting Thursday, Twitter will give users the option to buy and sell stocks and other assets from eToro, company told CNBC exclusively. The partnership marks a rare deal for Twitter since Elon Musk took the reins to see it. Musk has made it his mission to turn Twitter into a so-called super app that offers users financial services on top of social media. Yeah, we kind of talked about this quite a while ago, and he compared it to WeChat in China, or I believe China,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
it's a finance app, it's like a taxi, like Uber service thing, a chat,
Yeah.
like social. So they've made this one app, which is just an amalgamation of different services. So it seems like this is what he's trying to do now.
Yeah, he changed the one, didn't he, for Twitter to the Dogecoin for a
Yeah.
couple of hours.
Yeah,
He did, yeah. He did. Two things on this. I'll ask Julian the first one. Julian, why do you think he wants to do this on Twitter with eToro?
To complete the circle, I'm thinking.
Complete the circle. Now,
All in
Oh.
one place, one-stop shop.
my theory is, if you're on Twitter and
Yeah.
there are 350 million people on Twitter, what shares in what company do you think those people will be buying? They will be buying Twitter shares and
Yeah.
they will be buying Tesla shares. So
Yeah.
this is a move, in my opinion, by Elon Musk to actually increase his own share price of those two companies. Because it's the first thing I'd do. I'd be like,
Yeah.
this is great. I'll buy $100 of Twitter. I'll buy $100 of Tesla, if it's that simple.
Yeah.
Because of that 350 million people, he's weeding out, by them deciding to leave themselves, he's weeding out all the people that don't like him and don't like Twitter. So he's going to end up with 100 million people that like him.
Yeah.
If they all go out and buy $10 worth of Twitter shares or not Twitter shares, Tesla shares or whatever, what's going to happen? It'll be worth a fortune. So
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing. And the second thing is, people have been asking on Twitter why. I'll ask Brogan this question. Why do you think he hasn't done this deal with Binance instead of eToro?
I think because eToro's widely used, not so much just in crypto space, but everywhere in general. And a lot of people, I believe it has crypto on it as well, but it's more of a financial app on a whole, like a meta financial app. So it means
right.
people, well, not just crypto people, but finance people are going, reap the benefits at the same time as well. So it's more beneficial for it to be something like eToro rather than finance, which is solely crypto.
Yeah,
brilliant answer. That is the right answer, I think. Right.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Even from an advertising point of view, I think eToro's put itself out there for the greater man.
Right.
Binance still a bit niche, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's what's it got? 70% of the market share in crypto, which is great.
Yeah.
But in terms of offering, I mean, it gives regulators an impossible. They can't go after Twitter for partnering with eToro.
No,
I know there's no way they could do it because eToro has every regulation in every place, so they can't go after them for that. Whereas Binance, even if Binance did offer shares, which it doesn't, as Brogan's just pointed out, I think it would bring so much heat, and I don't think he wants it. So even if he could, I don't think he would.
No.
So
I've found
right.
a sitcom soundboard.
Sorry?
Got a laugh track and everything. Anyway, should we move on to China?
Yeah, this is Julian's article, I believe.
Yep.
Crypto.
Basically.
Take it away.
But China's credit impulse is picking up. Here's why it matters to Bitcoin. Credit impulse, an indicator introduced by former Deutsche Bank economist Michael Biggs, measures the change in new credit issued as a percentage of the gross domestic product. Per data source, China's credit impulse index, which measures the change in new credit or banking lending as a percentage of gross domestic product, has bounced from 24% to 26% this year, indicating a renewed credit expansion relative to the growth rate. There's some graphs here. This tidal wave of liquidity will continue to propel risk assets and crypto. David Brickwell said, Director at Institutional Sales at Crypto Liquidity Network Paradigm. The graph. Bitcoin has gained 7% this year. Okay, so I think it's comparing Bitcoin and China timing. China's credit cycle has bottomed out. It looks set to continue to recover as shadow bank credit and equity financing, two components of aggregate financing that account for more than 1/3 of the total, are increasing. Chilo, senior market strategist, APAC at BNB Paribas Asset Management, said in a note published on March 29th. Right.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, I think all it's basically saying is that China's economy has reached such a stage that people have now got confidence in it to go out and look at more riskier assets to invest in.
Yeah. So China's gone risk on.
Yeah.
It's printing more money.
Yeah.
And that money will find its way into risk on assets like crypto.
Yeah, so in this graph I was reading it makes sense. So basically, when the impulse index is low, Bitcoin hits a bottom, and then it'll start to go up and ride up now.
Yeah.
So as we can see in Q1 2023, or similar time to we are now, or time we are now, we see the impulse index going up, and Bitcoin's up 7%. Right. Okay.
Perfect timing for Grand National weekend.
Do you know what, Julian? Every year we do the Grand National, and every year Mrs. Fitz wins.
Really?
She always picks the grey horse.
Oh.
And it always comes in second or third, I think.
Please.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. So going back to the article, because I've got... When did we reckon that we would be coming out of the recession? End of September, was it?
I said earlier, I think end of July.
Right, so we come out end of July. The UK's announced, what did it say, Brogan? Was it 5% inflation?
Yeah.
5.3 or 2
something
or
like that. Yeah, right. Now that's a hell of a long way down from 11% whenever it was. It's ridiculously huge, right? So if that's the case and it's dropping like that, they've now got to do something to stop the economy from stalling.
Yeah.
And the only thing they can do is either print money or reduce interest rates.
Yeah.
If they reduce interest rates, then lending increases, which then investment generates jobs and things like that. So I think if we're plummeting at that rate, then we're going to end up seeing interest rates falling by September, maybe.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we could be finishing the year on Julian's prediction for the price of Bitcoin, Brogan. And
Well,
That'd be amazing to see.
that would sicken me to my soul.
Yeah. Even though you'd be rolling in your own cash, it'd make you physically sick that I'd been proved right.
Correct. So
Yeah.
every week I guess the price of Bitcoin accurately, right?
Yeah.
52 weeks into the future, you predicted 60,000 Bitcoin in December.
Yeah.
That I don't know whether I could speak to you again.
I think I'd have to be a solo project at that stage.
Right then, what we got next?
Is this gaming AI, etc.?
Hang on. Before we get on to that, is there anything you want to add from your economics background to this China thing?
Not
Doesn't
really.
have to be.
Uh,
It's not good.
no.
All right, we'll move on.
Not much.
Is this game?
This is gaming, yeah.
Whoa. Can't wait.
We're into the good stuff now.
Yeah.
Is this a shoot 'em up?
It's no
No.
game, no shmups
Ah.
or brom-broms or anything like that. It is a talk.
A talk?
Well, not this talk, but it's more of a talking. We're talking about it. We're not actually watching a talk. That'd be excruciatingly bad. Is this? Oh no. I don't know. Looks horrible. Wait.
I don't
Jesus
know what's
Christ.
going on, but there's an awful lot of green text on the screen.
Anyways, the exciting future of the gaming industry, blockchain, AI, and beyond. We've actually, you know what? Me and Mike, we've talked about this, in our own times. Unique quest of AI, things like that. And
Yeah.
So this is very, very cool. So, lifelike NPCs using AI. Imagine chatting with a character in a game, and you can't tell if they're a real person or an AI-powered bot. Sounds incredible, right? Well, that's precisely where we're headed, and we've already have production-ready SDKs or software development kits, which is like libraries.
You know, if you go into certain pubs in Manchester, and I'm sure it's the same in Yorkshire, and you talk to people at the bar, even when you're right up close to them, like there, you don't know if they're human or not.
No, you don't.
You're there, and they don't. The words coming out, the facial expressions, you don't know what they are, do you?
No.
The guttural noises they make.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brogan.
Game licensing revolution. With the help of blockchain technology, game ownership, records, and licensing will become more secure and flexible than ever. This change opens the door to a secondary game market, audited tournaments, and esport events, all while ensuring everyone gets their fair share. Say hello to a world of seamless digital season passes and easy-to-manage marketplace license validators. Developers wouldn't need to integrate different APIs and SDKs for that, and will have more time to work on their primary goal of the game. Assets interoperability, which is the basis of Web3 gaming, which we've always talked about. AI-assisted asset generation will make creating large quantities of quality content faster and more affordable. 2D graphics, 3D models, rigging, and video rendering. This breakthrough will increase interoperability, allowing items like skins, potions, and boosters to be used across the game. I don't know how AI does that, but blockchain AI and micropayments will lead to global exchanges, sharing these assets, making gaming even more fun and versatile. Gaming is an investment, they say.
So what we said last week, Julian, about this was, do you know the holodeck in Star Trek?
Yeah.
Where you walk into the room and you say, give me a 1920s French cafe bar.
Yeah.
And then everything's created around you by AI.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see. What did we say? That was about, 2 years away, maybe, Brogan?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
That's incredible.
We're not that far from it. Are you looking up the holodeck?
No.
What are you looking up?
It's not on stream.
Oh, okay.
Go, I can put this on stream.
No, it's fine. So you know what I mean? You're going to end up in a situation where you'll say, right, I want to go and relive Barnsley's 1997 FA Cup victory over Man United.
Yeah.
And you'll physically be then transported to that time, and it will automatically generate everything around you. So, I mean, that was science fiction 25 years ago.
Yeah.
We're kind of there now, aren't we, Brogan?
Yeah.
That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Will it depend, though, if the footage were available at the time?
No, because it would automatically generate it. So if you're playing... Exactly. So if you're playing Man United, it would go and find the team sheet, find the players. It would then, regenerate the match so the goals would be scored at the same time and the substitutions, and you could then sit anywhere in the crowd. It would understand the weather. This AI revolution, which I think we're going to go on to at the end, in the metaverse, it's kind of... What do you think, Brogue? I think AI has superseded the metaverse. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Well, in terms of like boundaries breaking and things like that, like use.
I think we've gone Web 2, crypto, and blockchain, and then we've had a look at the metaverse and gone, it's never going to work. It's a bit too like. How are we ever going to get Julian into Balenciaga in a metaverse when Julian looks like a Lego character?
Yeah.
And
it's very vague. Metaverses, like I feel like the definition of a metaverse to a lot of people is very different, and it's not really a concise thing. A metaverse is more of just like it's a virtual world where things slightly have a meaning in terms of crypto. So whereas AI, it's an actual tool. It's something which is completely unique, which I haven't really seen before in terms of like using it in like workspace or developing things. It's a lot more, groundbreaking and boundary surpassing. So I feel like that's why it's been used, talked about and used, and it's been a bit bigger wave of talking about it because of how much bigger it is in comparison to the metaverse. Kind of just like this one and done talk.
That's
well,
what
you talk about me though being a dinosaur walking into a reality sort of situation.
Yeah.
While we're on Brogan, if you don't mind searching this and then put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
The company, a fashion company called Loewe, spelled Loewe. And if you type that plus their Pixel collection, they've made some clothing that makes it look like you're in a computer game, but a really bad computer game.
Like
It's gone the other way.
I know what you mean. That's pretty cool.
That's kind of cool.
I've seen this.
But you kind of have to be looking at it front on to really get the effect. Oh, that one. That's kind of cool, though.
It is.
Yeah. It's very cool.
It's very cool.
I thought I was quite interested. It's just that it's gone the other way to what we're talking about.
For bringing...
Which I think is good because fashion reflects society, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So if we're going towards a blockchain, AI, metaverse type of reality, we don't want an AI reality to reflect real reality, because then what's the point? But what I think for the AI thing is that in the past it would be stupid in theory. Would you rather play a blocky game where you walk into a blocky shop and speak to another blocky character to talk about something as fine as Balenciaga, or speak to an AI representative that knows your entire purchase history and can show you things that you don't even know you need? And they become the Go on.
It's totally amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But also scary, which is what we're going to look at in a bit, which is what Elon Musk is calling for. Because if these things know your innermost thoughts more than you do, then it becomes from a from a self-care point of view, if you get an AI bot that can sit there and say, you know what, Julian, you look a bit down today, probably need to get some fresh air, that's a good thing. But, but you know what I mean? Like for someone like Brogan's age, not Brogan because he's not impressionable, but other kids of his age, these AI machines can say, go on, Brogan, you should probably buy this. You know, your mum will love it. And then use all those triggers to sell things to him. There needs to be some kind of, you know what I mean, framework or guideline to stop this. What do you think, Brogan?
The movie Megan, it came out. It was kind of recent.
Yeah.
But it was a bit ago. It reminds me of that where it's like, it's made for good intentions, but it was brought out as this general thing which a human relies on to do a lot of things. Yeah. And, you know, it's just how easy it goes from good to bad, and obviously killed everyone. Or killed pretty much everybody. So, you know.
Well, we'll look at Chaos GPT when we look at the AI article. Because that's really quite funny. This AI system's been built to destroy mankind.
Wow.
But in a funny way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll die with a smile on our faces.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I think so. Right, what are we on to next? Bye MV. We've just been talking about this, haven't we?
Yeah, but we haven't actually looked at the article.
Sorry?
Huh? Yeah, but Mark Zuckerberg.
Go on then.
Wait, what? Did you have the sidebar on?
I've moved it. I've moved it already.
Oh, you said you've... Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Mark Zuckerberg abandons Metaverse. A shiny new toy appears. What do you expect in attention span? Poor Horizon Worlds. Metaverse of dead-eyed avatars has been all but abandoned by Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, but added below is instead said to be spending the bulk of his time chasing the investor-appeasing Silicon Valley squirrel that is generative AI. We've just created a new team, the generative AI team, a couple of months ago. They're very busy, he added. Probably the area that I'm spending the most time in, as well as Mark Zuckerberg and Chris Cox.
So Marky Mark has spent billions trying to build a metaverse that even his own staff won't play.
Oh.
Will they?
Oh.
Which is damning. How many people did he sack? Does it mention?
Oh, I've closed it already. No, I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We're running out of time anyway. He sacked like 3,000 people.
Probably.
Do you know what it would? You know, if you had 3,000 people, 3,000 navis, and you put them in the desert, they could probably build an actual city faster than that clown has tried to build the metaverse.
Yeah.
It's just what has he spent on it? 2 years.
Yeah.
Billions. And it's fallen on its arse. It doesn't.
You know what Dons would give for 3,000 people?
Sorry?
You know what the MK Dons would give for 3,000 people?
Exactly.
No sense of perspective.
No. I've got a funny story about Rochdale, but I'm not going to say it because Brogan will just play stupid noise.
Yeah.
Right, so should we move on to the AI doubts? Because we haven't got a lot of time left, have we?
No.
We're over time.
We're over time, yeah.
We'll go quick then.
I'm low on battery.
Hey?
I'm low on battery.
What's your battery on?
20%.
Oh, better get going then.
Back on.
All right. Elon Musk among experts. Elon Musk. Elon Musk among experts urging a halt to AI training. This is one of the problems I fought with Discord and online is the latency between talking, like on the microphone and it getting to you.
The latency between talking on the microphone and getting to us is exactly.
Yeah. It's a bit of an issue with us talking over each other at times.
Exactly. Key figures in artificial intelligence want training of powerful AI systems to be suspended amid fears of threats to humanity. Should we develop not?
It's like watching somebody reading an article to themselves over a microphone. Mark
AI
Zuckerberg.
systems with human competitive intelligence can pose profound risks to society and humanity. AI systems pose significant risks to democracy through weaponized disinformation, to employment through displacement of human skills, and to education through plagiarism and demotivation. More general threat to humanity, control over our civilization. They should slow down. Immediately pause for at least 6 months. Training of AI systems more powerful than GPT-4. Right. Okay. So basically saying it's getting bad. Calm down.
So if you can bring up Chaos GPT, we will ask Julian, who is our resident naysayer on AI.
Yeah.
So Chat GPT had release number 3. Let's say it was October last year. It's had release number 4 in, I think, February or March this year. So speed of progress is insane.
Yeah.
I can't see any way that the regulators will be able to regulate this before it's too late. What do you think?
Agreed, because surely it's just a case of typing into Chat GPT, please create version 5.
It's not quite as simple as that, because they're not. In terms of programming, it doesn't quite work like that. It's like saying to it, right, I want you to recreate yourself on every computer everywhere in the world. So that we're probably 3 or 4 versions away from having that.
Oh.
We're nearly there.
My misconception.
Sorry?
My misconception.
Yeah. But
That's
it's
more intelligent than I.
But I can't see it stopping. I can't see it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Once you open the door, that's it. You've gone.
It's out of the bag.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
So what's
Huh?
It's coming.
Julian's breaking up. That's the problem.
Yeah, I'm trying to ask, and then he starts speaking, and I ask.
Really?
Yeah, you're breaking up a second. That's why I kept talking, because you kept cutting out.
It's because the lights are going down. It's gone that on that long today.
That's very true. Right.
Yeah.
So let's do this chat. Should we wrap it up then?
All right.
Or do you want to read that chaos thing?
No, it's just something to bring up because it was like talking about us showing it. That's fine. The end chat is so I got 3 things. It doesn't really matter.
We'll do it on Monday or Thursday.
What were the 3 topics, just for me to consider?
Huh?
What were the 3 topics?
Well, the end things. What for the final chat?
Yeah.
Basically, it's talking about patents. So I found patents for cryptocurrency system using body activity data. And I want to talk about patenting things versus like open sourcing, and is patenting limiting our development on technology and general stuff as a humanity.
Wow.
I like that.
They were heavy, weren't they?
They they were very heavy.
So I was going to talk about Bitcoin being open source, Elon Musk having his free patents for Tesla, and I just wanted to talk about examples of patent stuff.
What we'll do then is whatever night we do it on, we'll take out a couple of articles and we'll shove them in.
Okay.
And then we'll do like 20 minutes on that.
All right.
But we've just hit 1,000 likes on Binance.
Thank you very much.
Nice.
And 1,600 views on Binance.
Yes. We have one question from King Joseph quite a while ago. What do you think about CFX?
Yeah. What we'll do for King Joseph is I'm actually going to make a video about it because it looks quite interesting. So I will make a video, probably 5 or 6 minute long video, and I will we'll play it in next week's stream so he can see it, or if he goes over to YouTube and subscribes, he'll be able to see it on there in the next few days. And he needs to send me a message so we can send him some crypto for being an OG Binance subscriber.
Brilliant.
Right. Thank you all. Julian's phone's going to die. We've got lamb to eat.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday. Have a good weekend. We'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.